Okay, let's risk playing a game of Blitz on chesscom 2181. Good luck. Well, we have actually played before, so hopefully we might get a fair opponent this game. It's a bit challenging some days, but it is what it is. Okay, I guess I better guard my bishop there. Can we push on? If I play the knight this way, I think, well, where are we going to end up going? But d5 is actually a move, and the knight's got no really other good place to go to, so why not? But I've got to commit to playing d5. I don't really mind if he gives up his bishop here. I think, anyway. Let's bring the pawn across. Yeah, but bishop takes, he messes my structure up, but he gives up his bishop, so it could be useful. Let's go forward and hit the knight. Okay, so he goes back as well. I'm actually going to develop and hit the knight and see if he takes here or allows us to potentially drop back. Okay, the rook comes forward. If I drop back, he might just want to push his pawn, but it's still pawn's a pawn, isn't it? So let's drop back. If he pushes, I'll just take it, I think. I've got to give my king an emergency square at some point, and that kind of pushes me into it. So his knight's going to redeploy. Let's bring the rook across onto a useful file. Knight comes up. Not doing a lot right now, but could be very dangerous later on. Let's just bring the queen up and maybe look to double the rooks at some point. Yeah, that knight's going to be annoying. Let's come over. We're going to walk into issues where he can push eventually. But I'm going to try and double the rooks up. I'm not sure if I can go here and push this way. It's a bit bold, I think. Let's come across. I guess I can always come back. So overtakes, takes. I'm going to play a bishop up and take here if he takes. Okay, he takes, I'll take back. So we've got 2 attacking and 2 defend. Queen up might be a move, or I can try and put the pawn there. Okay, that might allow a move like queen across. So can he break the pin? I guess he has to move immediately. Let's just kick the knight then, why not, and see where he ends up. I'm going to play rook up, knight and I'll just take, then I'm going to try and come across. But now we've got 3 attack, 2 defend. Again, knight in I can just take, same here. Otherwise we're just simply hitting a pawn here. Can we find a way around? What about here? Come in, threaten checkmate. Can we go for a sack here? Actually, let's try and line something up. I'm going to try and come around and go for a sack. I think it's a concept if he misses it. 2 attack, 2 defend still, but rook over and we're threatening to take, right? King takes, check, back and mate. So we're going to threaten to take the pawn. Okay, let's take. If he captures, it's a forced checkmate in 2. And if he doesn't, I've got rook across, or it's a checkmate in 1 threat. So you might have to play a move like pawn up. And I've still got rook over to double the rooks up. This is what we do lots and lots of puzzles for, to try and find moves like this. So take and you take here if we push, and I don't see the win. But doubling up, we're threatening check up and checkmate. So there's still a mate in 2 threat on the board. As well as a pawn here. I think that's my only forced checkmate in 2 though. Has he got a defense? Can he get his king out? So that's his idea. So can we sack in any other way? If I take now, though, he's got rook takes, right? Then that doesn't then work. If he takes this way, we take the queen. If he takes the rook, I check up and the other rook, and that's checkmate still. And we're threatening checkmate in one here as well. So that should be checkmate. Oh, that is a tremendous game at my level, isn't it? That is a really, really good game at my level. Let's just see how we played that in engine language. So we get the PGN. We just copy that. We jump onto Lichess. So we compare all our games exactly the same with every other game. Just request an analysis and click import. We were black for this game, so we click the menu button and just flip the board. And let's just see what it actually was, whether it was actually a good defense there or not, or whether we've blundered in the opening somewhere. Okay, so we're all basically normal out of the opening, a little bit up and down there. What were the figures? 93% versus 84, CPL 22 and 49. So we have got plenty of little mistakes here and there, but no bad blunders, thankfully. So we've gone a little bit wrong in the opening. Yeah, the engine doesn't like putting the knight on the side. We should have just come in over and stuck more to good principles. That's fair enough. Then we made another slight mistake here, but we are better here. And I should have apparently pushed the pawn up instead of going into this trading sequence. h5 threatening h4. Presumably white would just play h4 there. Okay, so that was 1.7 to basically just about level at our level. And then we ended up spotting a nice idea where we've got a potential checkmate threat, but it's only a threat. Like, apparently there I should have played queen up to f5 instead of rook up here. But I'm still +2 better. Then this is what we do lots of puzzles for, because we've already spotted that we've got a chance to sack here with a checkmate threat in the corner if that pawn wasn't there. So that's all I'm trying to remove. I'd say now it's actually best to bring the other rook across, so not the back rook, the front one. For some reason it makes a difference. Why that is, I'm not sure. But it goes from 2.5 to 1.5, so that's a mistake. And that's a blunder from our opponent, and now checkmate is unavoidable, it says. So correct to take, correct to double up, correct to... Actually, it's not perfect to take. There's a quicker checkmate there. So what have I missed here? Is there some sort of trick? Let's just see what it was. It's gone from mate in 5 to mate in 6. Well, I'm supposed to play a slow move here, queen to e5. And the king's still got no apparent escape. Then you have to play f4. Oh, queen in, and if you trade, it cuts the king's escape. That's nice, isn't it? And then there's no other way to get your king out. So that's still nice. But the way I played it, it was still a forced checkmate, thankfully. So it goes to mate, still a forced mate in 6. And then the mate in 2. All the king can do is step forward and the rook comes in and it's checkmate and there's nowhere to run to. So at my level, that was pretty good. So very good.